Good afternoon, light workers. This is Oya Transformation with today's Oracle reading. The cards have been shuffled and divined, and the messages are as follows. The first card that fell for today, August the 5th, Thursday, is from the Carolyn Meese archetypes, and it is Avenger. Avenger. So you got the masked person out there to save the day. I want you to know I don't read the shadow energy because we have enough of it. You don't need to recognize it because what's easiest to do to shift is to recognize that which is good and emulate that. So, the Avenger is the Savior, the Messiah, and the energy out here today is that which says, fight for the cause of another. Okay, so what exactly do we do with that? Oftentimes, we go out of our way in complaining or giving name and label and description to the problem. But what actually do we do to be part of the solution and not part of the problem? What supports us being getting in alignment with our inner Avenger is the Six of Coins. As you can see, she's got an itchy left hand, money in one, but she crapped out here with the 7 in the on the dice. Well, that represents the energy of money, of ebb and flow. And depending upon where you're from, which hand is itching, whether you're giving it or you're getting it. But what we do know is that you got to give to get. So while we're looking at this itchy palm and thinking about ways in which we can avenge, ways in which we can show up as a Messiah or Savior to groups of people that we care about, for um, ideals that we hold high. What we're being asked to do is not to wait until Spirit takes money from us. Is to understand that the balance is all about what we give back, how we give back, when we give back, and that we cyclically give back because the scales will be balanced. So if by chance you're not in a hurry to give anything, or you're only giving to people who would or things that would raise you up in an egoic way, or that would say, okay, how wonderful you are for giving, that maybe you want to shift your momentum as to why you're giving so that Spirit does not balance the scales before you're prepared. When the bill comes in, you will have what you need. Why? Because you have continued to show up in a righteous way. The final card in this reading. Okay, my home of burn is gone crazy. That means the power of the healing of the earth is among us. The final card in this reading is number 47 from the wisdom of the moon or the night, and it is individuality. What individuality says is, remember, there are no snowflakes that are exactly alike. You have siblings, same gene pool, same gene, two genes collaborating. But you notice we can be different as night and day. So when you look at your giving and how you avenge, it can be different as night and day. So don't allow anybody to tell you how you should give. Oh, you're not tithing, that's not 10%. It is your intention. It is your honest giving forth to the universe for greater good that counts. And what counts even more so is the breath of life was blown into you as the individual representing God as Oya, representing God as Bobby, representing God as Tasha, representing God as Lisa, representing God as James. It is always you representing God as you, not as your neighbor. So when you show up as you, giving to those qualities, those groups, those ideals that mean something to you. So that as the scales balance, because they will as a law, you don't find yourself asked out because you were busy stockpiling and hoarding and not spreading the wealth that was easily and quickly added to you. That's my message for this Thursday. Namaste. Thank you for your time and continue to have the best Thursday ever. Be well.